Before we begin with the virtual award ceremony per se, it is time for us to pause and reflect back upon the year that 2021 was, what it meant to all of us, and to provide a snapshot of what the children have been doing to all our parents who have assembled in the meet. May I now respectfully call upon our principal ma'am and request her to provide an overview of the activities of the academic year 2021.
Good afternoon, students, parents, teachers, and all the viewers. It's the time to look back 2021. It's the time to understand that what all we have done, what could have been better. Here, we would like to present you the entire year's activity, what all is been done during the year 2021. It was not less than any other year. If you review your education, your learning in the year 1920 or 1820 or 1819, you will see the similarities are there. Every year we were having annual day, sports day, various activity. The year 21, 22, 20 and 21 was also having all such activities. Yes, you were not having the physical schooling. When you do not have physical schooling, still you experience the school is real learning. That is what is all about learning. Having known to the facts that we are at home, still we are eager to learn. That is the mastery of our children. Sitting at home and guiding our children, that is the mastery of our parents. Understanding that we are limited to the four walls, still learning has not been stopped. That is the best part of our children and the parents. Above all, understanding all these limitations, sitting at home, sometime coming to the school, learning the various methodology and incorporating all those methods in our teaching pattern is our teacher's capability. It seems very simple. Sometimes things are not that simple as you see. It takes a lot of courage and hard work to present ourselves in the best way. It's a very small example, a practical example, the today's awards. It seems that it's very simple, but it's not that simple, children. It's not that simple, parents. It requires a lot of courage to take one step with technology. You don't know when this technology will give you a challenge. I won't say fail, but it will give you a fight. And since morning 8:30 onwards, we all are sitting in this small classroom studio where we all have designed this room to present the awards, to make you feel that this is an award function and you all are the awardees. So it's our privilege to present our annual awards, annual virtual academic and non-academic awards, where all our children are winners because they are part of Podar, they are part of our school. I thank all my parents for choosing this a special school, a best school in this area for their child's education.
Trust.
And we trust,
Not only hope, but I
but I
trust
trust
these
that
children will be
these
the best
children
children.
will be the best
Wherever they will
children.
go, they will
Wherever
find
they will
out the
go,
best
they
way.
will find
They
out
will
the best
select
way.
this
They will select this education in the best way and they will explore wherever they go. After the successful of academic year 2021, we step into 21-22, for which we will be talking from tomorrow onwards. Today, let's talk about the awards. And awards are nothing but special mention what all you have done. The categories have been designed to appreciate you. The categories have been designed to make you feel special. Over to Gomti for the awards.
So on this positive note, let's take off and have a look at the categories and the awardees. Please note, the awardees will be receiving an e-certificate of merit. It will be sent by email to your parents. So my dear parents, if there is a change or updation in your email ID, kindly contact the class teacher of your child today itself. Send them a WhatsApp with the latest email ID to which the certificates will have to be made, right? The first category, as Vaishali ma'am gets ready to share the screen, is that of the most inquisitive learner. Okay? Now, we have all your teachers who will be talking to you, one about each category. And to start off, we have Poonam Gansale ma'am, who will be briefing you about what this award is exactly about. The most inquisitive learner.
Thank you, Gomti ma'am. Good afternoon, everyone. Learning is a part of our life. Every one of us is a student. But don't just teach our students to read. Teach them to question what they have read. There are some great personalities in every class. After every class, there are so many questions. There are some questions which are very challenging in the class. They does not help themselves, but they also help teachers to give some extra in every class. So this uniqueness makes them very special among other children. So congratulations to all those most inquisitive students who are being chosen for this special category award. I would like to call their Gomti ma'am to call out their names.
Thank you, Poonam. Vaishali ma'am is presenting the screen. She is trying to upload the photographs of some of you. So we have to wait for a few seconds before that happens. And at this point, I would like to tell that I'm really happy to see children sitting in their school uniforms in front of us. It is a matter of pride to wear your school uniform. For children who aren't in the school uniform, it is okay. But the next time, we all will make sure that whenever it is a school function, all of us will sit in front of the camera, as long as it is virtual, in our school uniforms only, so that you take full pride in being a Podite. The screen is getting shared, so till then I guess you have to look at me. I hope all of you are getting ready for the next academic year. So take out your uniforms, dust them out. Probably with God's grace, you will be called to physical school as soon as the government allows us. So it's time to buck up, get your things ready and get organized for the forthcoming academic year. It's a huge task. I know still some of you might not have cleaned your cupboards. So clean them and pass on your books which are in good condition to the ones who are coming into 7th standard. Right? Okay, now the screen is set. We move on to the virtual annual award ceremony for grade 9, which is grade 7, which is a brilliant batch, as far as I know. The first category of awards that was briefed upon by Poonam ma'am is the most inquisitive learner. We have inquisitive learners section-wise. May we have the first set of slides, please? We have Malhar Shirke from 7th A, Puneet Salian from 7th B as the most inquisitive learners. We also have Biswajit Mangaraj on the screen and Sanskruti Taple from 7th B. Congratulations. Now, these were 4 children who were handpicked as the most inquisitive learners. The next category is the most enthusiastic learner. And what is this category exactly? We have Soumya ma'am to talk to you about the most enthusiastic learners.
Good afternoon, one and all. An enthusiastic heart finds opportunities everywhere. Enthusiasm is an inherent interest to learn new things and keep kindling the spirit of constant learning in an individual. Enthusiastic learners create new opportunities at every stage and thus open new avenues for the improvement. Planned and target-oriented work is a hallmark of such students. It is the time for us to recognize such enthusiastic learners. Let's congratulate all our enthusiastic learners. Let's see the winners over to the screen. Over to the
Thank you, Soumya. In the most enthusiastic learner category, Vaishali ma'am, can we share the screen with the children and the parents?
Shabashia should go on and on.
Ma'am has told Shabashia will keep rolling in for all of you. And I think all children should thank their parents for the support that they have extended. At home, they tolerated your demands for various types of food during the lockdown, especially your mothers, all the time in the kitchen, and your fathers, because they took care of every need of yours when the whole world was shut down. I'm sure your parents took great care of you. I can see many of you, health has improved dramatically. You all look nice, round, bubbly, and cheerful now. So thank your parents for all their support, for all their advice, and keep listening to your parents and respecting them in many, many years to come. And the most enthusiastic learners from grade 7, put your hands together for Shreya Shelar of 7A, Harshvardhan Nikam of 7B, for being most enthusiastic. We move ahead. And whom do we see on screen? We see Tanishka Badale and Shreya Zadav, 7B and 7C. And your teachers have more awardees. Let's look at who else is on the screen for this. The most enthusiastic learners, Richard Karande from 7C. Congratulations, very proud children, very proud parents. And Hina Kaushik from 7B. Now, those were the most enthusiastic learners. We now have Sachin sir with us, and he's here to talk about what exactly is 100% attendance award. I think by now most of you will know that you haven't, bagged this award. But for the children who really have, what is this award about, and how will you get inspired to get it the next time? Sachin sir.
Thank you, Gomti ma'am. Good afternoon, dear parents and students. Regular attendance and promptness are good habits that are expected and appreciated at all levels of schooling and in the workplace. Punctual attendance is essential for effective learning, promoting positive relationships, and developing good attitude to education. Being consistent is a key to achievement. Keeping oneself healthy so that not even one day of class is missed, given the current situation worldwide, is truly commendable. Only when the student has real interest and sincerity will he or she take the efforts to be promptly present in every class or activity. We would like to appreciate our students for displaying such commitment towards studies and school. Now let's see the 100% attendees. Over to Gomti ma'am.
Thank you, Sachin. For the 100% attendance awards, interestingly, in 7th standard, we have 3 children. 1 from 7B and 2 from 7C. Put your hands together for Prapti Pandeyar, Biswajit Mangaraj and Rucha Lande Patil. Excellent job, children. Now, we only have 3 awardees in that category. Moving over to the next one, which is homework heroes. In this, it makes me glad. It makes us glad because there are quite a number of children. So to talk about who a homework hero is, I have Farah ma'am here with me. Farah ma'am, please.
Thank you, Gomti ma'am. Your future is created by what you do today, not tomorrow. Yes, homework. Homework is important because it is an intersection between home and school. It serves as a window through which you can observe your child's education, and express positive attitudes towards your children and his and her education. As children grow older, homework and the amount of time engaged in homework increases its importance. Homework can provide other benefits. Your child's ability to bring an assignment, homework helps to receive a grade, which strengthens his or her responsibility. Time management skills are learned. It becomes positive attitude of your child. Homework is a bridge that joins school and parents. Now, let's see who are our homework heroes. Over to Gomti ma'am.
Thank you, Farah. The homework heroes list is quite long in 7th standard, so you'll have to keep clapping continuously for all of them. We start with the first two children who are the homework heroes from 7th A. Asta Endek and Ishani Gaikwad. From 7th A again, Sahil Rathod and Avnish Nehre. Oh my God, from 7th A again, Rignet Golab and Ayush Vaidya. Now from 7th B. From 7th B, we have Avni Moye and Hiten Vasish. We also have Arina and Advai Sable from 7th B. And from 7th C, I have the maximum entries. Biswajit Mandaraj, Rucha Lande Patil, congrats once again. Richard Kalande and Shaurya Pokharkar, very, very good job. Also from 7th C, Shreya Yadav, Manish Kote and Tejasvi Garve. And also from 7th C again, we have Kartikeya Deshmukh and Kunal Limbore. Very good job, children. The next award is pretty difficult to decide because it's for the most well-mannered child in the online class. Well-mannered child doesn't refer to a child whose camera is always switched off and the child is very quiet. It has a lot of other qualities, which the child needs to have to back the award. And to talk about them, we have Balaji sir here with us. Balaji sir.
Thank you, Gomti ma'am, for calling me here. Good afternoon, dear students and parents. I am here to talk about good manners and their importance in the life of students. Good manners means good behavior, and all our students are very well behaved and well mannered, but there are some students who are more well mannered and they definitely deserve their name to be mentioned. Actually, we have been going through a very tough period. In physical classroom it's very easy, but in online class also, our students were very well behaved, very well mannered, and being well behaved is a fragrance of our personality. And well manners are not taught, but they are caught. And our manners are our identity. This is very important because knowledge will give you power, but characters earns respect for you. It is the character which gives respect for you. and this is going to be very helpful, very beneficial throughout the life. And children learn good manners only at two places. The first one is home and the second one is school, which is called second home. And they, most of the time, they imitate their teachers, their parents. So it is our duty to ensure that they see good, they listen good, they read good, and all that, all those things. So, as far as these online classes are concerned, according to me, good manner students are those who join the online class on time, those who never meeting in between. Good manner students are those who leave the meet only after it is over. Good manner students are those who obey the instructions politely. When they are told to turn on the camera, they turn on, and when they are told to mute the mic, they mute. Well mannered students are those who complete their work on time and submit to the concerned teacher. Well mannered students are those who avoid background noise. So there are so many students who adhere to all these online classroom norms and rules. So actually I am very happy to find such a students in online classes. And good manners are the qualities which open the closed doors, and bad manners are the qualities which close the open doors. So with this I conclude my brief information here. Over to Gomti ma'am for awarding the awards.
Thank you, Balaji sir. That was a very comprehensive description of who a well-mannered child is. Now we will look at the awardees. Keep your hands together and applaud Bhakti Kasa from 7th A, Dhruv Kingle from 7th B for being most well-mannered. Moving on, we have Aditya Rai from 7C and Dalli Kavi from 7C for being very well-mannered in our class. We also have Guru Karthik from 7th B and Hina Kaushik from 7th B for their explicitly good behavior. Now, the next category is a privilege for us to announce. It is for the most supportive parents in grade 7. The definition of a most supportive parent is very, very holistic. And to talk about it and to brief us about what the award is, we have Vikram sir here with us.
Thank you, Gomti ma'am. Good afternoon, respected principal ma'am, teachers, and my dear students. I am here to brief about the Most Supportive Parents Award. Actually, everyone needs a family to live, but a supportive family is what builds it a home. Thank you so much, parents, for your constant support, and you have been, showering since we are stuck into this pandemic situation, and lending up your hands to us to come up with great zeal and enthusiasm. Always keep it in mind. Parents are the first teachers to their kids, and they always try to imitate or does what their mothers and father do. Actually, all the parents should be, must be, awarded as the most supportive parents, and we would like to award most supportive parents for enabling their kids to go on extra mile and supporting our vision of nurturing the pillars of the society. In all our categories, the role of parents and responsibilities play a crucial role, and it goes without saying. Thank you very much, Gomti ma'am, and over to you.
Thank you, Vikram sir. As said by Vikram sir, it's a point well noted that every parent has been the most supportive during this time of crisis and need. However, when it comes to zoning down upon a few parents for this category, we have picked one parent from each section. From 7th A, parents of Ruchi Nagar. From 7th B, parents of Atmai Savle. And from 7th C, parents of Richard Karande have been recognized as most supportive parents. We now come to the next category, which is the Extra Mile Award. Now, what is the extra mile that children traverse? What is it that sets them apart from the other students in their category? We have our Vice Principal, Sheetal ma'am, to throw some light upon this award. Thank you, Gomti ma'am. Good afternoon, dear parents and students. Today, it's my pleasure to talk about the very special award, and that is the category Extra Mile Award. If you say that someone is willing to go the extra mile, you mean that they are willing to a special effort to do or achieve something. The characteristics of the students are they accept responsibilities, they are responsible for their outcomes and experiences, they are self-motivated, they believe in themselves, they are optimistic, they have strong willpower, then they have patience and passion for their learning. So let's see the winners. Over to Gomti. Thank you, Sheetal ma'am. For the Extra Mile Award from grade 7, may we have the awardees on screen, please? We have Tanish Maskar from 7th A and Hema Kaushik from 7th B to take the extra effort to achieve something out of the way. The next set of awardees from 7th C, both of them Aksh Jam and Vishwadeep Angraj. A huge round of applause for these children. Good going, children. Just make sure you keep up the pace as you go higher up in your academics. The last category for today's award function is the most innovative project. All of us had the good fortune of looking at many of your projects, and I must tell you, you guys have done a great job. Be it the project-based learning or the integrated project that was given to you, you've done a really, really good job. Now, we have two very special teachers to talk about this category. We have Prachi ma'am and Munir sir with us to talk about what most innovative project is.
खूबसूरत से पल का हिस्सा बन जाता है, जाने कौन जिंदगी का हिस्सा बन जाता है। कुछ खास लोग मिलते हैं जिंदगी में, जिनसे कभी न बिछड़ने वाला रिश्ता बन जाता है। A very warm good afternoon, everyone present over here. We would like to appreciate the effort of our children to design the projects in very innovative way. It really affects the creativity of the students. Students must design their project in very innovative way to showcase their knowledge. These project activities provide so many learning opportunities to each one of you. So now I would like to call Picasso of our school, Munir sir, to express his thoughts.
Thank you, ma'am. Respected principal ma'am, dear my colleague, teachers, parents, and my dear students. Creativity, imagination, artistic appeal, aesthetic appeal, innovation, and presentation are the hallmarks of an outstanding project. Students have always surprised us with their out-of-the-box thinking and new ways of presenting their ideas. Add to this promise in word submission, and we have the ideal choice for most innovative project award. Thank you. Over to Gopi.
Thank you, Prachi ma'am and Munir sir. without waiting any longer, we look at the awardees for the most innovative project. We have Vaishnavi Mishra from 7A and Yashashri from 7B for their most innovative projects. Moving ahead, we have Riya from 7B and Shaurya Mukherjee again from 7C for making their project very innovative. And we have two more. We have Shraddha Mirada from 7C and Rucha Rani Patel from 7C again for most innovative project. If all of us would have paid attention, I just noted it just now that the most innovative project award is a clean sweep by the girls of 7th standard. So yo, take a round of applause for all the girls. And the boys also. Now, this is the e-certificate that will be mailed to all the children who've been honored in today's session. So my request to you once again, parents and children, is that if there is any updation in your email IDs, kindly send them to your class teacher by today itself so that you will receive your certificates at the earliest. Before we wind up the function officially, may I request ma'am to come forward and bless each and every one of you for the forthcoming academic year 21-22.
Good afternoon, parents, students, teachers. It's my privilege to wish each and every student who all are deserving candidates, but at the same time, the others who all have given tough fight to the awardees. You would have not been awardees if these components, your opponents, would have not been there. So a classroom is a situation where you get your classmates as our competitors. They give you a tough fight, and at the same time, you have that urge to be the winner. It's a wonderful moment to see our children getting awards. These awards were being designed in the last moment. We thought that why not, to have virtual awards so that these children will be getting inspired this year virtually. As every year during the annual day, we give these awards physically to the children. But this year we thought that we will be giving them virtually these awards. And that's how the categories are also been different, is been designed. And we thought that each and every teacher must talk about the award. What is an award? And how this award has been bifurcated, and further it has been characterized, and we have selected the children based on those parameters. I would request the parents should take the pride. They should put their children, who all are the winners, in their status. Put it in the status, let the children feel proud. Where you put the birthday photographs or your family photographs, put it as a status of your child's award ceremony where your child is a winner. And keep it and let people ask you, let them take that pride that I am the winner of these virtual awards. Maybe some of the parents must be thinking, what can be these awards? These awards plays very, very important role in child's mind, in their life. Because life never stops in any situation. Throughout the year, we had tough time, but we are still lasting. We are still there. Still life is going on. Till we are having the life, these awards should go on. The life must go on. And when happiness is there, then life becomes easy to live. Here we made our students' life easy by having their virtual classes regularly. We tried each and every stone must shine. Wherever it was possible, extra efforts have been provided. So coming years also, we will try our best to give our best by our best staff members. Today here I would like to tell you, parents, 2021 was a tough year, challenging year. Challenging would be the better word. The challenging year, but we have given tough fight to the year and the year is gone now. Now further, we are supposed to keep ourselves safe to live in this world. When life is there, then only you can perform. If life is not there, you cannot perform. So save this life, value this life, save your health, take care of your family, so that the next year, the next coming year, we can perform even better. The academic year 21-22 orientation ceremony will be held on the 2nd of April. The links will be shared. That will be again virtual. Till government announces physical classes, we are going to be connected through these media process. We are thankful to the IT industry. We are thankful to the Google, Microsoft system, Zoom, each and every part who all have connected us. All the instruments, whether it is Samsung, iPhone or any other, they all have connected us. Because of that, we are here today, enjoying this life. So let's be grateful to the Almighty. Let's be grateful to the world. Let's be grateful to your people who are around you. Children, be grateful to your parents. Touch their feet and express your gratitude. Expression is very, very important. Do not think they are at home. Every day I see them. Every day my parents are around. Why to touch their feet every day? Every day, why? Because the expression of respect or gratitude is when you do more and more, again and again. It is said that practice makes a man perfect. The more you express your gratitude, the more you become grateful. Gratefulness is the best part of our life. I am grateful to each one of you, each and every member of my school, my management, my parents, my students, who all give me this chance to stand here and speak few words and become grateful to all of you. Good evening once again and thank you very much.